All right, so I thought I would videotape some snatch grip progressions. I did them the other day in my workout and I liked the progression so much, I thought I would just share it with you. So if you don't train your grip, in other words, how many reps you can do on one hand before you have to switch, then you know, there's really no need to, unless you're planning on competing where you can't switch hands. But it's just kind of fun, maybe, to you know, develop a little bit more ability to continually snatch without having to switch. So we're going to start by doing a swing and a snatch 5 times before we switch and do it on the other side. Ready to go? And here we go. We're going to swing first. We're going to snatch overhead, and we're going to do it again 5 times. Swing first, snatch overhead. One swing, one snatch. One swing, one snatch. I think one more maybe, or was that 5? I'm talking too much. All right, now I'm going to switch hands and do it on the other side. I'm going to swing first and snatch. One swing, one snatch. One swing, one snatch. 2 more times. One swing, one snatch. Last time, and I'll rest for 45 seconds. I'm going to rest for 45 seconds because I know swing snatch 5 times on each side, which is a total of 10, takes 45 seconds. So I'm going to rest for 45 seconds. I'm going to get a little bit of chalk on my hands. Not too much. I'm trying to avoid excessive chalk. Anyway, so next progression, we're going to do it 10 times before we switch to the other side. And it looks like we've got about 15 seconds before we do that. So we start out with 5 at a time. You can do that as many times as you want. If you find that challenging, obviously you're not going to go to 10. You might find this challenging if you don't train this on a regular basis. We're going to swing first, and we're going to snatch overhead. We're going to do it 10 times. 1, swing, snatch. 2, swing, snatch. 3, swing, snatch. 4, swing, snatch. 5, swing, snatch. 6, swing, snatch. 7, swing, snatch. 8, 9, you don't need me to count every rep, do you? And woohoo! 10. I'm switching hands. Swing snatch. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, it's a double rep, right? 1 swing, 1 snatch. 7, 8, 9, and 10. All right, so I like the swing snatch combination because a rep is a rep. Might not be snatch every rep, but that swing keeps the bell in your hand while you develop overhead strength or strength endurance, whatever. So 10 swing snatches is 20 reps. Now I know I personally rarely, if ever, even snatch 20 consecutive reps for years before, years of training kettlebells before I did that. I'm going to take 1 minute here, by the way. That last set took 1.5 minutes. We know that 5 at a time takes 45 seconds, so if we do double that, it's going to take 1.5 minutes. I don't usually like to take more than a minute break between sets when I'm exercising. Of course, when I'm training, it's a totally different situation. We're going to go in 5 seconds. We're going to add 5 snatches after our 10 swing snatches. Woohoo! Here we go. We're going to swing first. We're going to snatch overhead 10 times. We did this already, but we're going to add on some time. Add some reps. 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10. Now I'm going to do 5 consecutive snatches. 1, 2, 3, 4, and 5. I'm going to switch hands and do it on the other side. Swing snatch. 1, 2, 3, 4. Now, I'm not going fast, right? 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 5 continuous snatches. 5, 4, 3, 2, and woohoo! So that was 20 reps of swing snatches and 5 continuous snatches. Is 25 reps on one hand. Before I switch and do it on the other side, so I know that adding on 5 and 5, 10 snatches is going to increase the set by 30 seconds. So that was a 2-minute set. So a couple things. One, if you're not used to doing so many reps on one hand, you might practice the first 2 sets a couple times, working your way up to increasing the time and the reps on one hand. So speaking of doing that, we are going to do that, and we've got about 20 seconds before we start. So I'm going to do my swing snatch 10 times, and then I'm going to put 10 consecutive snatches before I switch hands and do it on the other side. So 20 reps plus 10, that's 30 reps on one hand before I switch hands. Are you ready to go? Woohoo, here we go. Swing snatch 10 times. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 10 more snatches. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9. Woohoo! Let's go to the other side and do it again. Swing snatch 10 times. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, and 10 snatches. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 9. Woo! So that was 2.5 minutes. So that's taken us 10 minutes, about 10 minutes. I need some water, but I've got one more set and I'll get some water. So the other day, was my warm-up to my grip endurance day, all right? So I did it with my warm-up weight, which is what I'm demonstrating with now. And then I went up to the next weight and I repeated all of these sets, except for this last set, because when I went up in weight, that was my training weight that morning, so I didn't want to, I had other sets to do. This was just my warm-up, getting my grip used to no hand switching, getting my grip used to the time on the belt. Okay, let me get one last bit of chalk here. So we're into the workout, the warm-up, 10 minutes, easy 10-minute warm-up, can turn into a workout. Certainly if you're not, we gotta go. 20 snatches, 20 snatches. We've already done 30 reps on one hand, so 20 snatches is no big deal, right? But that's 3. But the other thing I want to say is not only did I not do a lot of reps on one hand for years when I started training, but I didn't do 2-minute and plus snatch sets in my workouts. I'm halfway. 10 more. 1, 2. Now I routinely do very long sets, not only of snatches, but of swings, of course. Rarely doing 5 more, I think, more than 100 swings at a time in any set in a workout, maybe for testing purposes. All right, I think I've got 1 more, but I'm going to do 2 more because I hate it when I miscount. I'm going to switch the other side. I have 20 to do. There's 1. So, anyway, these progressions, I really like. In fact, I think I'm going to make them part of my warm-up on a regular basis, adding to them, of course. Losing count already because I'm talking, because this is really just demonstration for me. I think I'm at 10 reps here. So I'm going to do 10 more. 10, 9. This is a 2-minute set, by the way. 8, 7, which may be challenging for some people just in general, not to mention switching every 20 reps. Man, I've told this story numerous times, but oh gosh, I don't even know what year it was. Maybe 2009, 2010, maybe 2012. Doesn't matter. I'm going to do 2 more because I lost count. So the story I like to tell is at the very first, at the time, RKC, Los Angeles certification, must have been 2010 maybe, because I think that's when Mark got his master instructor. No, it was San Diego. Then the following year, that's right, San Diego. Anyway, Heidi Rothenberg, some of you know her, had to take her snatch test with a 16 kilo. That was a big deal at the time. Anyway, I watched her, and she did 20 reps. Her first hand switch was at 20 and 20, and then I think she might have done 20 and 20 again, or she might have gone down to 15 and 15, but I was, blown away. First of all, I'm sure I had done the 16 kilo snatch test 10 at a time, probably, like everybody does. Most people do, I should say. But to see her do 20 16 kilo snatches before switching hands, I had never seen a woman do anything like that. Of course, I wasn't familiar with sport at the time, but she wasn't a sport athlete. She's just a regular person. Well, she's not regular. Sorry, Heidi, you're not regular. But anyway, so impressed with that. I wanted to share my progressions with you this morning. In my own workout, I went up in weight. I didn't do that 20 and 20 with my training weight. I went on to do a set of 50-50. I rested a minute, 40-40, rested a minute, 30-30, rested a minute, and then I went on to my training pace, which is 21 and 21, and I did 5 sets of 21 and 21 with a minute break. So there you go. That was my workout the other day. Wish I could have taken the whole thing for you. Next time, maybe I will. But before that happens, practice those progressions because we're going to be doing them again. Thanks.